All right, welcome back. Just kicking off the second hour of a great liquid lunch on Biz TV. I'm John Tobacco coming at you live as we do every single day, noon to 2 Eastern, from the Corona Bunker Studios. Now, lots of crap going on. A couple weeks ago, just to follow up on some stuff with our audience out there, and I want to encourage you to continue to keep the feedback coming my way. I'm getting emails and direct messages and messages from people all over the country who are telling me that they're enjoying spending a liquid lunch with me every day. People coming up to me, hey, I seen the liquid lunch the other day when you had the chocolate and vanilla ice cream cone, and I saw when you were talking about Aunt Jemima and all this other stuff. I like to dig down and do hard-hitting investigative pieces. Okay, and when I continue to drill down on one topic, I'm either getting a lot of laughs from it, or I'm really feeling like I'm making some headway into uncovering some big news. So the Aunt Jemima is like a 2-for-1 sale for me, because I'm getting laughs out of it, and then at the same time, I'm digging deeper and deeper and finding out more. So this just in, okay, Aunt Jemima's relatives want reparations. And it's not like these Black Lives Matter people out there screaming and yelling in the street and smashing windows and everything. They are taking civil action, okay? Earlier this month, when Quaker Oats announced that Aunt Jemima would get a new name and logo, 47-year-old truck driver named Larnell Evans received the news with some ambivalence. Evans is the great-great-grandson of Anna Short Harrington, one of several actresses who played Aunt Jemima at fairs and in advertisements through the early 20th century. Now again, I pointed out another former Aunt Jemima's family members were quite upset about this, because she said back in the early 1900s, when a black woman got a job with such a big company, she was like a hero in her community. Things were starting to change for them, and the elimination of Aunt Jemima is hurting people. Her relatives, Aunt Jemima, Anna Short Harrington's relatives, are not letting this go. And the company's rebranding and $5 million donation to Black Lives Matter rang hollow to them. And her great-grandson said that's the easy way for them to go, so they're saving money on it. And Evans and his nephew, Donez Hunter, tried to confront Quaker Oats in September, and they filed a federal lawsuit against PepsiCo, which owns Quaker Oats. And they said that the company had used their likeness as its logo without providing proper compensation, which sounds about right. So if the woman's likeness became the brand, and they say, you know, Quaker Oats still possesses one of the most recognizable and valuable trademarks in history, and still, this legal saga has carried on for some time now, but it was recently thrown out of court, and they were told that the descendants of one of the Aunt Jemima, people who played Aunt Jemima, do not deserve anything. And although the judge did say that the loss hinged not on the content of their case, but the presentation, unfortunately, these two guys decided that they were closet lawyers and they represented themselves, so they were pretty much, the case was pretty much thrown out on, you know, procedural stuff rather than factual stuff. But one Larnell Evans Jr. did say the following: "We wish we'd hired a lawyer because they didn't take our case seriously." And, you know, if all of these other things happen, statues are going down, pleas are being defunded, someone out there should care about the descendants of some quite groundbreaking women who are getting employed by large multinational companies in the early 20th century. So we'll keep you posted on this stuff and more. We'll take a quick break right here and come back with New York City attorney Manny Alejandro right after this.